Welcome. You're about to take a journey into Gregor Mortis's little world of horror. And here's your host, Gregor Mortis.
Hey guys and gals, Gregor Mortis back. I got a Blu-ray DVD update. A few titles here that we picked up in the last few weeks. It's been about 10 days since our last video, so I thought we'd go ahead and throw a couple out here. So these are going to be some of the... We had the Easter Carnage sale from Arrow Video. We also had the Kino Labor sale. Their 50% off sale going on. So picked up a few titles here, and then we got a couple of little odd ones that we got as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I do have my bifocals on so we can see, because I'm old. I'm old, baby. And I love it, because if you're old, it means you're aging, which is a good thing, right? So let's look at the Easter Carnage sale that I got from Arrow. Now, keeping in mind, a couple weeks ago, we did our video where we did the Rampo Noir, a few Japanese films that we picked up on this Easter sale. I went back and got 3 more titles, okay? So first one up here is called Versus. So we have Versus, and this one right here, first time watch, is going to be a first time watch. Open it up here, and we got the Versus watch here. So this is going to be a fun one here. I cannot wait to check it out. That's the artwork here. Bam, bam. So what is Versus? I have no clue, but we'll read off the back of the Blu-ray box. So basically, it's a relentless, one-of-a-kind sensory assault chock full of hyperkinetic fight sequence or fight scenes, gangster shootout, sword slashing, violence, and gory zombie horror. Versus was a key title amongst the barrage of innovative horror and action movies. So there you go. I cannot wait to see this Yakuza film. So this one right here was one of the Easter Carnage sales. Got it super cheap. And this is Ryu Kitamura. And it does have a bunch of features on here as well that I want to definitely get into. The Behind Versus, a 2-part behind-the-scenes documentary exploring the film. You got Sakaguchi's one-man journey and Team Versus, brief look inside the Napalm Films office. So some really good features on here that I'll get into in the future. So that was our first one. Next one up is a Sony Chiba. This is the Executioner Collection. The Executioner Collection. My wife's laughing because she loves Sony Chiba.
I do.
And if you know anything about films, especially from Hong Kong, Japan, all that stuff, you'll know Sony Chiba. But this one right here from Arrow, again, this has got the slip cover. I like this case right here. Super cool, right? Love the artwork. This one, man, I have never seen any of these 2 films right here. So let's go ahead and open up what's inside the package here. So we're going to have some poster. Hey, posters are always fun, right? I probably won't ever put it up, but it'll be inside here. So you got the, I guess what you would consider the original artwork here. Of course, Sonny Chiba right there. And then you got this one here. So pretty cool. Love when Arrow or whoever does these little extra features, right? Just little extra bonuses for us, the viewers. And then you got the little card that they put in here. Nothing major there. Then we have the little essay book here. So let's look into that one real quick. Here's your little essay book with some images and whatnot in here. So full flip page stuff. So anyways, this is the 2 collection here. Let me put these back in. And here is your Blu-ray. Bam. So what we have in here, we got is Fist Flurry and Blood Flows as legendary cult director Tiro Ishii. And if you remember a couple weeks ago, we got some of Ishii's films. We got the Orgies of Edo and Inferno of Torture, and we got Shogun. So we got those movies a couple weeks ago we showed you. So this is another one of Ishii's films here. So we got Ryoichi Koga Chiba is a descendant of the Koga ninja school, now earning his living through more nefarious means as a gun for hire when he's enlisted to take down drug cartel alongside Hayabus, which is played by Makoto Soto. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get in this, man. So this is going to be so super cool. This is the Executioner collection, man. God, I cannot wait to jump into this one. So anyway, so we got that one. Super excited. So there we go with that. And the next one, next one up is so, I cannot wait for this for sure. This is John Hughes, right? So I love John Hughes. This is 16 Candles. Absolutely love this movie. One of those John Hughes families movies. Well, I say family. It's not a family movie, but it's definitely one of those movies that feels family to me. It's got Anthony Michael Hall in it, Molly Ringwald, and Jake, played by Pearl.
Michael Scofield.
Yes, we got this whole cast here, right? So this is one of those fun where it's the 16 candle type thing. She's turning 16, Molly Ringwald's character, and she loves Jake. But
Jake Ryan.
Yeah, Jake Ryan. But Jake, he's the stud of the school type deal, rich kid and all this stuff. He's got a girlfriend, but Jake ends up having feelings for her too, and she don't even know it. And it's just one of these where the parents forget the birthday and just all these different things. Such a fun movie. So I haven't seen it, man. I definitely check it out. But I had not owned this on the era Blu-ray, so I had to pick it up. And it's got a bunch of bonus features on here. We'll get into the in-betweens. Oh my God, I just cannot wait. But I'm a big, huge fan of John Hughes. So just to add to my John Hughes collection. All right, that was my Arrow pickups for the Easter Carnage, along with the ones we got a couple weeks ago. Now we're going to get into the Kino Labor collection here. So these were a 50% off Easter sale as well. Jump right into it. First one up is Terror Out of the Sky. Terror Out of the Sky. Now this is the follow-up to Savage Bees. Has anybody in here seen Savage Bees? Give us thumbs up, comment. Love that movie about the killer bees and that whole movie, man. This one right here, not as good by any means. But this is the follow-up. Now, most of Kino Labor films are going to just have that plain artwork, and that's fine. This is the studio classics. But it's Terror Out of the Sky, man. Check this thing out. You got the brand new 2K Master and the suspense-drenched follow-up to the cult favorite, The Savage Bees. And it says, National Bee Center honcho David Martin is horrified to discover that a bloodthirsty swarm has infiltrated the research facility. Knowing that these downright deadly drones will attack relentlessly and unpredictably, he recruits his assistant, Jeannie Devereaux, and her jealous boyfriend to help annihilate the killer bees before they ascend upon the small town USA. And this has none other, oh my gosh, cannot wait, Don Haggerty. You know him from Grizzly Adams. Yes, Grizzly Adams, man himself, is in this one. Have not seen this movie in probably however many years. I think we did a B episode or something on the podcast. I may have watched it then. If not, I know it's been a long time. But anyways, pick that up, part of the Easter Carnage sale. Next one up, because my wife and I are a huge Madonna fan. And we had a hard time finding this before. We were doing a little Madonna kick. We was going through live concerts and stuff last year. And we had a hard time finding this movie, but I picked it up on the Kino Labor, and this is Desperately Seeking Susan. Desperately Seeking Susan. Madonna stars Roseanne Arquette, Aidan Quinn, and this one is a fun film. Is it a great movie? No, but it's fun. It's got a good soundtrack on it. This one directed by Susan Siedelman from 1985. Okay, 1985 is Desperately Seeking Susan. Good one to add, right, Pearl? She's already on because of what's coming up next. I had to do an upgrade. We have this in so many formats, but it's my favorite, one of my wife's favorite guys, and it's John Travolta. But this is the 4K of Staying Alive. Staying Alive, right? Yeah. John Travolta, and we know this is the follow-up to Saturday Night Fever. He's gone on to dance school, and there's this big dance. What is it called? It's not opera.
He is teaching dance, and he's going to Broadway.
He's going to Broadway, and they're doing his show, and he ends up becoming the lead. So this is the 4K release, just because my wife needs to see John Travolta in 4K. Regular's not, VHS is not good enough. DVD's not good enough. Blu-ray's not good enough. She needs 4K.
I need upgrade.
John Travolta, and she's got it. Because I will give her what she wants, and she wants John Travolta in 4K. Well, by dang it, she's going to get 4K. So this one right here, see what kind of features, love. They got the audio commentary by film historian David Delvell and Ed King of the Irish Film Institute, and an interview with actress Finola Hughes. Bam, there you go. So Staying Alive, 1983. You've seen this movie.
And music from Frank Stallone.
Yes, and Frank Stallone, the brother of Sylvester Stallone. And also theme music from 1985, The Gathering, Starcade. Dun, 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 dun. You'll never recognize it. So we got that. Next up here, we got another John Travolta, Nicolas Cage. This is Face Off, 4K, because my wife needed it on 4K. And once again, we got it on multiple formats.
Face Off.
But my wife needs Face Off in 4K. And I will gladly give it to her because I've seen this movie a million times, and I absolutely love this one too. Now, this one has audio commentary by director John Woo and writers Mike Werb and Michael Collery. Audio commentary by action film historian Mike Leader and Arnie Venema. Audio commentary by writers Mike Werb and Michael Collery. And then we got 7 deleted scenes with optional audio commentary, love.
Yeah.
And then we got The Light and the Dark, The Making of Face Off, John Woo, Life in Pictures, and theatrical trailer. So 4K of none other than Face Off. Now this one's mine. I had to have this one. This is a film by Antonio Margarita, and it's John Saxon stars in this Cannibal Apocalypse. I'm a big Cannibal fan. I know this is not one of the better ones, but it's definitely a Cannibal film that I got to own. Picked this one up super cheap on the sale that Kino was doing. Plain Jane, nothing major about it, but I had to have this one. This one's got new audio commentary by Tim Lucas, Cannibal Apocalypse Redux documentary, Cannibal King interview with Tony King, Apocalypse in the Streets, a video tour of filming locations, yes, and it's also got an alternate opening title sequence and theatrical trailer and teaser. Super excited to have this, and this has got Giovanni Lombardo Radici, who we lost a couple of years ago, or last year I believe it was. Giovanni, one of those Italian film actors that was just House by the Cemetery. He was in a ton of movies, and love him. He's one of my favorite Italian actors. And House by the not House by the Cemetery, but House by the Park with David Hess. Love that guy. Got to interview him years ago for the podcast. So love him anyways. But Cannibal Apocalypse there on Blu-ray. Next up here is an Italian crime film. And this one's from Fernando Di and this is Loaded Guns. Ursula Andress. Loaded Guns. I've never seen this one, but to add to the Fernando Di Leo collection, I had to have this one. Don't know much about this one at all, but I know that it's going to be fun. This one has some special features as well. Alternate audio track, English audio track, audio commentary by Rachel Nisbet and Fernando Di Leo, parody of a genre. So once again, this is from Raro. Raro typically does some really good stuff, so I'm really excited to get into this one. So one of those Italian films. Next one up here, another John Saxon film by Umberto Lenzi, and this one was directed by Harry Kirkpatrick. But this is Nightmare Beach. Nightmare Beach, and this is the 4K. Thought we'd upgrade this, and I cannot wait to jump into this one. Many moons it has been since we've seen this one, and I think this one may actually have an alternate. Yeah, so we do have the alternate artwork here. Bam. Appreciate them doing that for sure. Get that back in there. Bam. There's your disc. Pretty cool looking. A little bit different than the other ones. This is the Kino cut. But yeah, Michael Parks, John Saxon. If you've seen it, let me know. Leave comments down below. Let us know what you think of it. It's got the number 9 down below here on the spine. But it's Nightmare Beach, man. I cannot wait to jump into this one. This one also has audio commentary by Sam Dion. And then you got Nightmare Rock interview with composer Claudio Simonetti. Amazing composer. It includes both English and Italianato and theatrical trailer. So glad to own that one. Next up is a film right here. This is a Peter Collinson, and this one's Fright. This one right here is Fright. This is another 4K. Did not own this one, but thought we'd go ahead and go with 4K because I like Suzanne George. Big fan of hers. This has got John Gregson, Honor Blackman, Ian Bannon. This one's directed by Peter Collinson, so let's open that up. And this one has a disc that will not stay in it, man. It's just driving me crazy. It looks like all the pieces are here, but it will not completely lock in. And that drives me nuts. When it came in the mail, I went like this, and you could hear it rattling. That, you know, if you watch my videos, know I'm a big no-no for me, and I hate that. But anyway, so that came in. I try to keep it as stiff as I can now. But this has got audio commentary by film historian Howard S. Berger, interview with author, film historian Kim Newman, and theatrical trailer. So this is, it says, in the shining early example of what would notoriously become known as a slasher movie, teenage babysitter Amanda arrives at the Lloyd home to watch their young son one fateful evening. It seems that the strangely nervous Miss Lloyd is hiding a secret, and a killer secret that has just escaped from a nearby insane asylum is now desperately trying to get inside the house. This is 1971. Sound really familiar to a movie with a babysitter and a Lloyd. Could it possibly be very similar to the movie Halloween? 1971. Need to check it out. There you go. Man, had to have that fright. All right, next one up is a killer holiday slasher film. This is from 1980. This is New Year's Evil. Absolutely love this movie. This is one of those I watch every New Year's. This is where a killer is killing people on New Year's Eve, and they're doing it by time zone. So the kills happen, on the East Coast time, the Pacific, the Mountain, and all that. And it's so freaking awesome. Absolutely love this movie. Emmett Alston is the director of this movie. Once again, inside here, we got the original artwork, which is a really cool poster art there. I've always loved that original poster art. And then we got the one that they got now. But this one right here has special features, audio commentary by director Emmett Alston, moderated by Code Red's Bill Banana Man Olson. And then we also had the Making of New Year's Evil featurette interviews with cinematographer Thomas Ackerman and actors Kip Niven, Grant Kramer, and Raphael O'Connell, and newly commissioned art by Vince Evans. Theatrical trailer. There you go. New Year's Evil. Absolutely love that movie. All right, now these next ones up are not part of the sales. These were gifts. Two of these right here from our great friend Mark Schiabel over in Facebook group world, in real life world. We love Mark. And Mark is wanting us, my wife and I should say, to do a watch of this, so he bought it for us. This is the 4K of the Cecil DeMille's The Ten Commandments, the epic, what do you call it, the biopic, whatever you want to call it. But it is the Ten Commandments. I have not seen this since I was a kid. I remember it's super long, but this is the 4K of this movie. Like I said, Cecil B. DeMille. And it has all these discs inside. Lots of discs in there. So this is going to be one that Pearl and I will be watching with him online and checking out. It's got lots of different features, man. 4K and Blu-ray, and I can't get into it. It's just way too much.
Thou shalt not leave me without candy.
Thou shalt not leave Pearl without candy, she says. So that would be one of her commandments, not one of the 10 commandments, I should say. So 4K, there you go, the 10 commandments. Thank you, Mark, for that. And the next one up is another watch he wants us to do. And this is The Living and the Dead Change Places in This Orgy of Terror, a.k.a. Dance Macabre. And it's Edgar Allan Poe's classic. And this is right here, Castle of Blood. Bam. Castle of Blood. And talking about Edgar Allan Poe, how about Poe's Tavern in Wilmington, North Carolina? There you go. Pearl and I found this place recently with our great friend Justin Beam from the Justin Beam Radio Hour. And it is amazing food. And I'm not even giving them any kind of publicity, but if they want to get it, that's fine. But Poe's Tavern is really good. I think there's like 4 or 5 different locations in maybe the East Coast or whatever. But if you see a Poe's Tavern, check it out, man. It's really cool. But this one right here is Castle of Blood. This is from 1964, approximately 89 minutes. Got some really cool special features, it looks like. So we're going to get into this one. This is the DVD, and also come with the Synapse booklet here, which was just a 2023 product catalog. And then we also have this, which is just the inside right here. And we got nudity on the other side, so we better not show that because we might get in trouble.
Wah, wah.
I'll look at it, but you'll have to look at the movie to look at it. So there you go. But the Castle of Blood, so super excited. This is once again from Synapse. If I didn't say that at the beginning, this is a Synapse DVD. Love to see this on Blu-ray. I'd love to own that one. So, bam. And then the next two were these are little $5 pickups. Had to have them. This one, my wife was watching Pluto. If you don't watch Pluto, what are you doing with your life? It's a free streaming app channel. You can watch all TV and movies, and they got the Sci-Fi channel. You can watch freaking Twilight Zone all day long, whatever you want to watch. But anyways, I woke up one morning, and she's got the TV on, and I look up, and I'm watching like 5 minutes of this. I'm like, what are we watching? And I ended up finding out it was Monty Python's Holy Grail. So I picked up instantly the 40th anniversary of Monty Python's The Holy Grail. I have never seen this movie from start to finish. I have watched Monty Python's sitcom, or the little skits that they used to do. Used to watch them late nights on Saturday night and everything, along with Saturday Night Live and different things. So I picked this up, man. I cannot wait to check it out from start to finish. Bam. This is Monty Python's 40th anniversary of The Holy Grail. And so many, it's got all new 30-minute Monty Python and the Holy Grail Q&A. They've got outtakes. They got lost animation. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff right here to get into. This was super cheap. And you know what I'm wondering now, because I'm looking at this thing thinking how odd it looks? The artwork is upside down, listeners. Look at that. The Blu-ray should be this way. So why did I get this? Did the company send this to me upside down? Why would it be sent to me upside down? I don't know. But that looks so much better. See how the Blu-ray is up on top? Hey, this might have been worth money because they sent it to me upside down. This is like getting a baseball card with the, you know what I'm talking about, with the writing down on the bat. I won't go into that. You know. There you go, some Monty Python. And then the last one, I know Criterion has this release. I absolutely know that. I will buy the Criterion when they have a sale, but I went ahead and picked this up in the meantime. Man, this movie right here is freaking bonkers, and I absolutely love it. Bong Joon-ho, this is Parasite. This was one of my top films of the year 2019 when it came out. Love this movie with an immense love. Saw it in the theater, my wife and I think we ended up watching it twice in the theater. This movie is phenomenal. Gorgeous. God, what would you call it? Just so twisted, so good. Acting is phenomenal. If you've not seen it, South Korean film, definitely check this one out. I put this one up there with Train to Busan as two of my all-time favorite films, man, and Parasite's right there. So anyways, that is the video. We had all these movies. Once again, those were the gifts and the cheaper ones we picked up. These are the Kino Labor collection for Easter, and these were the Arrow videos we picked up on the Easter Carnage sale they had. Cannot wait. I know we got some new sales coming up. Vinegar Syndrome's fixing to have their half off Black Friday sale coming out May 1st. If you're watching this before May 1st, they're having a flash sale. So be ready for that if you're watching in time for the Vinegar Syndrome. I cannot wait for that. As well as I know that Criterion is going to have their sale coming up in a couple months. So I'm super excited. We'll see what lies ahead. So we're going to get off here. I want to thank each and every one of you that tuned into this episode. It really means a lot to us. We would love if you would subscribe to this channel. It would mean the world to us. Check us out at landofthecreeps.blogspot.com, our horror podcast, where we talk horror movies and just have lots of fun. We are going to start doing something on this channel with a Land of the Creeps Presents, which is another part of our show where we have these two segments on there. One of them's called Black Glove Mysteries, where myself and my co-host Ian Urza talk Italian cinema, specifically Italian giallo, but we also go into Eurocrime and stuff. So in the future, as you're watching this, the next episode that we're going to record will be videos. So we're going to start putting those videos on this channel. You'll be able to see Ian and I do our actual LOTC Presents Black Glove Mystery. So you'll get that. So we would love for you to stay tuned. I hope you'll enjoy it. They're quicker shows. They're about an hour long. And we'll get into definitely some Italian cinema. So I can't wait for you to tune into that. Hope you'll enjoy that. And we'll see what happens in the future. So with that said, we're going to sign out. We love you. Comment down below. Any of these movies you own or have seen, let me know. Any of them you haven't owned and you're like, dude, I'm so curious about it, hit us up on that too. So we're going to see you on the flip side. Help keep horror alive. We do that one movie at a time, one review at a time. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace.